Hello. 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 Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello, can you
Hi.
hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you? How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay. How are you?
I'm fine.
That's good. And how was school?
Can you say again?
How was school?
It's just normal.
Just normal. Are you still happy to be back at school? Is it getting difficult? Do you have lots of
Yeah,
homework?
I still happy.
Okay, good. So let's see what we are doing today. Okay. So we're going to start from here. Okay, so we were looking at these over here. So now we have to try and label them because you said you know a few of these movies, you don't know all of them. Okay, so number one, what do you think number one? Do you think it's an action film, animated, comedy? Okay, what do you think the type of film number one is?
I think action film.
Action film, good, well done. Remember, it is film. The I comes before the L. So it's not film because that would mean the L comes before the I. Okay. Number two, what do you think number two is? What do you think number two is?
Uh, War film.
War film, good. Number three. So if we look at number three, we see a huge tsunami or some type of water. So what do you think number three is?
Uh, Science and fiction film.
Okay, remember film, not film. Okay, I think three is more of a disaster. Let's see, disaster film. Because if you think of a tsunami or a flood, it is called a disaster, a natural disaster. So this can be a disaster film. What do you think four is?
Uh, Animated film.
Good, well done. And number five,
Uh, I don't know.
okay, remember Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia's got a lot of singing, got a lot of dancing. So what do we call movies that have a lot of singing?
Musical.
Yes, very good. Okay, number six, what do you think number six is? I have a spot on my camera. I just want to rub that. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, so number six will be like a science fiction because it's not true. We're looking at monsters. Well, not that avatars are monsters, but we're looking at something that isn't really real. Okay, let's look at seven. What do you think seven is?
Um, Mm, documentary film.
Okay, it's close to a documentary film. I'd say it's a historical drama. Yes, because this is what they call the Trojan Horse, which has got something to do with history. So it'll be a historical drama. And then number 8. What do you think is number 8?
Uh, I think it's a romantic comedy.
Very good. It is a romantic comedy. Well done. Okay. Okay, so let's listen and match each film. It's meant to be extract with the type of film from exercise 2. Okay, so we're going to listen and see if we can figure out what they are.
Lesson 4A. Exercise 4. 1.
Your Majesty, the Scots are coming. Their army is on the hill now.
Bring me my sword. Where is the Duke?
Here I am, Your Majesty. What are your wishes, sire?
Bring all the women and children into the castle. Order your men to be at the ready.
At once, Your Majesty.
Okay, so what do you think that one was? Do you want to go back and see what type of movies you're looking for? Okay, so do you think it would be an action film, animated, comedy, disaster, documentary, historical, horror, musical, romantic comedy, science fiction, thriller, war, western? What do you think that was?
Uh,
Can you guess?
I think no.
I think a war film or a historical drama. What do you think? Can you try?
Mm,
They're talking about kings, they're talking about queens, they're talking about a castle, um, fighting. Okay, just guess. Choose one.
uh, serious?
Can you say that again?
Choose the adjective to describe film.
No, we're not doing that. We are listening to part of the film and we are trying to choose what genre, what type of film it is. So we were listening to something about castles and a king and a war. So do you think that is a war film? Do you think it's a historical drama? Do you think it's a horror movie? What type of film do you think it is? Okay, I'll do one for you because that one seems a bit difficult. So we're going to call this one historical drama because they're talking about castles. So there aren't really so many castles anymore. There's not really many kings or queens. So we'll call it historical. Okay, let's listen to number 2.
Lesson
Here I am,
Your men to be at the ready.
at once, Your Majesty.
two.
Hello, you must be Esther. Pleased to meet you. Hello, you're Harriet. Come on in. And this is your dog. Gosh, he's enormous. This is Prince. Don't worry, he wouldn't hurt a fly. Nice doggy. Down, Prince, down. Sorry, he's just being friendly.
Oh, is he? He's very, very heavy.
Oh, he likes you.
Oh, great. Do you think you could get him off me now?
Okay. So number 2, we heard a lady with her dog, a big dog, who sounds like he jumped on the other lady and he was licking the other lady. So what type of movie do you think that is?
Funny.
Funny, okay, so then we'll call it a comedy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's listen to number 3.
3.
Who are you? What are you? How did you get in?
Hello, Elizabeth.
How do you know my name? What do you want?
You. I want you.
What do you mean? Who are you?
Don't you recognize me?
I'm you.
Okay, so what do you think number 3 was? What type of movie do you think number 3 is? So you heard a woman screaming, a woman that sounds scared.
I don't know.
Okay, what type of movies do you like watching with your friends?
A horror movie.
Yes, good. Okay, let's listen to 4.
4.
Where is that cat?
He's hiding in the rubbish bin over there.
Right. I'll get him this time.
There he is!
Come back here, pussycat.
Okay,
5.
what did 4 sound like?
Violent. I don't know.
Okay, violent, but that's a way to describe a film, not a type of film. So remember our types of film is like historical, animated, comedy, horror, war film. So what does that sound like? Action. Can you try? Can you take a guess? Did it sound more like an animated film? Did it sound like a action film? Can you try? Can you take a guess?
I don't know.
Okay, let's say animated. Okay, let's listen to 5.
Captain, take a look at this. There's something coming up on my computer screen.
Torgan, what are we looking at here?
It seems to be a message from that red planet over there. It's not in any language I recognize.
What's the name of the planet? Do we know anything about it?
It's called Red Star.
Computer, please translate the message.
Hello, Earthlings. You are warmly invited to a party on Red Star, the party planet of the galaxy. Beam down anytime after 11 o'clock Earth time. RSVP.
Let's go and check it out. Come on, Torgan.
Okay. So what does that sound like? Sounds like they're in space, they're visiting another planet. What type of movie did we say Avatar was?
Can I hear it again?
Okay, we can hear it again.
Earthlings.
From that red planet over there.
Okay.
Captain, take a look at this. There's something coming up on my computer screen.
Torgan, what are we looking at here?
It seems to be a message from that red planet over there. It's not in any language I recognize.
What's the name of the planet? Do we know anything about it?
It's called Red Star.
Computer, please translate the message.
Hello, Earthlings. You are warmly invited to a party on Red Star, the party planet of the galaxy. Beam down anytime after 11 o'clock Earth time. RSVP.
Let's go and check it out. Come on, Torgan.
Okay, so what did that sound like? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so what did we say Avatar was? The blue guys. What genre of movie were they?
Um.
Do you want to go back a page to see? Okay, so what was 6?
I don't know.
Okay, look there. The answer's there. because this is going to be the same as Avatar. So it's also going to be science fiction.
Yeah.
Okay, let's listen to 6.
Lesson 4A.
On any time after 11 o'clock, Earth time. RSVP.
Let's go and check it out. Come on, Torgan.
6.
In 2008, global concerns sent 2 ships to the Arctic to measure the rate at which the polar ice cap is melting. What they discovered surprised even the most pessimistic climate change scientists because of the implications.
Okay, and what do you think 6 was? Let's look at what we got left. Do you think it's action, animated, comedy, disaster, documentary, historical, horror, musical, romantic, science fiction, thriller, war, or western? They're talking about polar ice caps. Polar ice caps is the big icebergs. They're talking about climate change. So what do you think that is? Can you guess? Okay, just take a guess.
Animated film.
Okay, no. They're talking about ice and our Earth. So that would be more of a documentary. Okay, so let's see. Are we correct? Historical, comedy, horror, animated, science fiction, and documentary. Well done. Okay, so here they say use a dictionary to check the meaning of the adjectives below. Then choose an adjective that best describes the film people are talking about in sentences 1 to 7. So let's look at these words. Which words here don't you understand, or would you need me to explain?
In this the word adjective to describe film.
Yes. Okay. So dull is like another word for boring. It's not interesting, it's dull. You're bored of it, you're tired of it. Gripping is another way to say it's really interesting. You don't want to take your eyes off the TV, you want to watch the film. It's very, very interesting. Then we have the word predictable. Predictable means you can think about what's going to happen. So, some movies you can say what's going to happen at the end before it happens. That is predictable. Do you understand that word? Do you understand? Must I find another way to try and explain it? Okay, predictable is like you know what's going to happen in the movie. It's like you've seen this type of movie before. You know how it's going to end, you know what's going to happen, even if you haven't watched it before. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Spectacular is another way to say it was a great movie. So instead of just saying it was a great movie, it was a spectacular movie. It was brilliant. You understand that one? Do you understand? Spectacular?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
then we have violent. Violent means there's a lot of fighting, maybe there's a lot of guns, maybe there's a lot of swearing, maybe a lot of blood, people dying. Those are violent films. Okay. Do you understand all the words now? Do you understand the words now?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now we're going to match our sentences with one of the adjectives. Okay, so if we look at number one, I knew exactly what was going to happen at the end. What adjective do you think matches with number one? Can you match the adjectives to the sentences, please?
Um.
Okay, what do you think one is? I knew exactly what was going to happen at the end. Do you think it's dull, entertaining, funny, gripping? Which one of the adjectives can we use?
Uh. Predictable.
Yes, good, well done. Okay, number two, I've never been so bored in my life. Okay, which adjective do you think matches with number two?
Uh. Dull.
Dull, okay, good. Okay, three. The story was fantastic. I couldn't take my eyes off the screen from start to finish.
Mm,
This is one of the words that you didn't know.
Gripping.
Yes, good. Okay, we were all crying when we came out of the cinema.
Uh.
Okay, let's skip number 4. Let's look at number 5. There was too much fighting and blood. What do you think number 5 is?
Very spectacular.
Okay, which one is spectacular?
Number 5.
Okay, no. Too much fighting and blood. This was also one of the words you didn't know, but not spectacular.
Violent.
Yes. Okay. There weren't many laughs, but it really made me think. Okay, can you try with number 6? Okay, I'll give you 2 options and you must choose which one you think is correct. So I'll give you slow and I'll give you serious for number 6. So do you think it is slow or do you think it is serious? What do you think it is?
Funny.
Okay, no, I gave you 2 options. We need to choose from these 2 options. So it's either serious or slow. Because it says there weren't many laughs. So it doesn't mean it's funny. You didn't really laugh the whole time. So I've given you 2 options. You need to choose which one you think is correct.
Number 6.
For number 6, yes.
Serious.
Good. Okay. Now, number 7, the photography and the special effects were amazing.
Moving.
Okay, it won't be moving. Moving. No, it won't be moving. Let's give you 2 options again. Let's say entertaining and let's say spectacular. Which one do you think it is?
Spectacular.
Spectacular. Good. Okay. Now, let us look at number 4 again. Okay, we were all crying when we came out the cinema. So here I will give you 2 options. Okay, scary or moving?
Scary.
Moving, yes. So all we do is we take away that. It was a moving film. So usually when a film makes you cry, when it's sad, Or if it has a very good story that teaches you something, we say it is moving. Okay, good. So we're not going to do that right now. Okay. Adding ed and ing adjectives. So amuse, amusing, annoy, annoying. Okay. So amusing, amused. Annoying, annoyed. Something, confused. So what is number one? What do you think number one is? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So if a person or a thing is amusing, then you are amused. So if a person or a thing is annoying, then you are annoyed. So if a person or a thing is something, then you are confused. So what is number one?
Confusing.
Good, confusing. Okay, if a person or a thing is disappointing, then you are
Disappoint.
disappointed. Okay, they made a mistake here. Let me just fix that. Okay. I spelled disappointed wrong. Okay, if a person or a thing is something, then you are disgusted. So what is number three? Okay, what do you think number three is? Because remember, all the words are very similar. So what does disgusted change to? Okay, I need you to tell me something. I understand, I don't understand, I'm confused, I need help.
So number 3 is disgusting.
Disgusting, very good. Okay, so we're gonna stop there for today. We'll complete this then when I see you. I see you tomorrow, hey. Yes, I
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. See you tomorrow.